Hi Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Aquarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they can speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you've got the Star card, right? And I love this for so many reasons. So the first reason that I love it is obviously because the Star card is ruled by Aquarius, so this is our card. What I really love about it is the Star card is what follows the Tower, right? So, and I've said before, if you've been with me long enough, I just want to say as well, before I go off on a tangent, thank you so much for all of your well wishes, all of your healing, all of your loving vibes. It really does mean a lot, and I truly know that I'm loved and blessed to have you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, that being said, if you've been with me long enough, you will have heard me at some point say that the Star card, because it follows the Tower, and we have multiple Tower moments in life, right? That's just the nature of life. We build it up, it gets knocked down. We build it up, it gets knocked down, and they'll come in all ways, shapes and forms. And just recently, as you know, I've not been very well, and you know, I'd actually done myself a little bit of damage. So that was a Tower moment for sure, a physical one, but a Tower moment nonetheless. So to see this Star card, which represents healing and the peace and the rest and the reflection that comes after you have a challenging moment, I love it even more. And then the third and final thing that I love about this Star card for us this week, if you haven't seen the weekly general, please check it out, because the weekly general this week, the card that we had was the Star card, and it came out so synchronistically with what I was talking about with the weekly intuitive message. So it was just like a moment of like, yeah, like it was a really profound moment. So if you get a chance, check out the weekly general. I think you'll find some of it quite interesting. Now, that being said, the Star card is giving us a glimpse into the future this week. We get a little bit of an insight, a little idea, right? So this could be some part of the path that is revealed to you, or something comes to you and says, if you keep going this way, these are going to be the rewards. And I'm so excited for this. I really am, just because it kind of goes with so many things that are being worked on at the moment. So I'm like, I won't get too excited. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit the subscribe button. For our actions and options this week, we have the Moon card. This is very, very interesting to me. So I'm about to tell you, no, I'm not. I was going to go into another tangent then, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. Moon card here this week as your actions and options. This is you. So this is likely to be a week where you are very reflective. There's going to be a lot of thought going on for you. Shocker. A lot of thought for an Aquarius, yes, of course. But this is you really looking back over your past. This is going to be a very reflective week for you. But the thing is, yes, the Moon card can be the past, it can be fear, it can be anxiety, all of that. I'm not getting that from this card this week. What I actually get from this is a return to the point at which you are more you than you have been in a long time. I really feel this, and I feel this, maybe this is just me talking on a personal level, but I feel like I'm talking for all Aquarians at the moment. We've gone through this whole process over the last 3-4 years where it's just like everything that we were has been completely shattered. And it's like, you know, there's been moments where I've been like, wow, you know, am I ever going to get back to, you know, how I was when I was younger, when I didn't really care about what people thought? And like, you know, we all have those moments, right? But none more so than this last 4-year period has been really intense with it. And I kind of feel like this week, and we've had moments of this, we've had little glimpses, right? But I think this week, this isn't about getting your mojo back. It's about getting back to a time where your shoulders were back, your chin was up, and you didn't give a fuck what anyone said to you or about you, and you would just get on with it. This is you getting, it's you getting back to you this week, right? That moon card is a return to self, not a return to innocence, because you can never go back in that regard, because you're always going to have the wisdom that you have now. But this is you, like, this is you getting back to you. I'm here for it. I am here for it. For your communications and conversations, you got the 8 of Cups. So I'm going to say this to you, my dear Aquarians. It does look like this week is going to come up with a challenging conversation. This may be the end of a friendship. It might be the letting go of a job. It may be letting go of a product, a service. It may be letting go of a familial tie. There's something this week that is coming to an end. And it's not like through a bust up or anything hard or awful. It's just like, you know what? That connection has truly served its purpose now. And, you know, it's not going to take me any further. What I find really interesting here as well, as you know, the star card is number 17. 1 and 7 gives you 8. And then you've got the 8 of Cups. You've got 2 8s here. 2 8s represents new knowledge. This is seeing a friendship in a different light. It's seeing or understanding a connection that you have in a very different way. And it's like you're having to adjust accordingly. And if you're getting back to who you used to be, if I know for myself, when I was ready, I'll cut it. No problems, no issue, right? I'm very, very resolute like that. And I think over the last 4 years, I've been softened a lot, which is great because, you know, I've had a lot of my edges smoothed off, which I'm very grateful for. It's made me a better person, I believe. But we are returning to self. And in order to walk new paths and have new experiences, we're going to have to phase out what has brought us to this point, but will take us no further. For those of you that are studying, I would say this would be a really good week to decide, what are you going to specialize in? What is going to be like, no, it doesn't matter how far or out, you know, wide or out there it might be. All that matters is that you make a definite decision about what the future looks like for you now. When it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, literally this could be you deciding, okay, you know what? This job has done me really well up until now, but it will take me no further. I'm out. This is the decision. And before we do anything in the world, we make a decision to do it first, right? So that internal moment of, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, this is how it's going to happen. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is you going, it's maybe you taking your business in a very different direction. It's maybe you deciding that actually, you know what, I'm ready to launch into my tomorrow today. If you've been on my website, you know that that's my tagline, right? That's what I do. When people come to me, it's about changing your tomorrow today. That's where the magic happens, right? That is where the magic happens. So I love this for you guys. When it comes to those of you that are retired and no longer working, I think this is the chance for you to either heal, because remember the star card is healing as well. So for some of you, this can be the mending of a rift, but for others, this is going to be literally the ending of a friendship or a connection that you know it's just not healthy. It's not growing you. It's not supporting you anymore. And it's not about what you can get out of it. It's about the fact that, you know what, there's something not right here. Maybe can't put my finger on it, but you know what? I know that it's not right and I'm out for that reason. And a big part of that is because it doesn't have a part or a place in your future. For your love and relations, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is very nice. It looks like you guys are traveling somewhere, but it looks like you're traveling to a place that you've been before. So it's not like a brand new place. So it's exciting because you're getting away, but it's not like, ooh, you know, I've never been here before. It's somewhere that's familiar to you. So this could be visiting friends and family that live at a distance from you. It could be, you know, taking an annual trip to a place that you go to every so often just to get away. There's something here that suggests that you and a partner are spending time together, and it's just really, it's great time. It's great energy because you yourself are getting back to being you. For those of you that are single, Treading the path of memory lane may reveal a potential partner to you, which could be very, very exciting. For your money and materials, you've got the Knight of Swords. So for couples and singles, this is going to be a great week. And the reason I say this, you've got two nights. Two nights is intimacy. So this could be a great time for sex, sensuality, connecting with your partner, maybe finding a partner, maybe finding multiple partners, because, you know, Aquarius. I'm not speaking for myself, of course. When it comes to your money and your finances, that Knight of Swords, for some of you, this is a job interview, and it really is you looking at your financial future. And I think a lot of you are really starting to tap into a new flow or a new understanding of what abundance really is to you, but more importantly, how to speed up or accelerate that. So there's an opportunity to really get into the flow of money making this week, which is really exciting. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, watch out for your upper extremities this week, your arms, your shoulders, your hands, your fingers, you know, all of this stuff. What I often say to people with the Knight of Swords as well, get back to working on your cardio, all right? I'm not a doctor or a personal trainer or anything, so I can't give you that kind of advice, but I know what I see in my cards. And so I will say to you, if you've been meaning to do it, this is a week to get back to some form of cardiovascular exercise. When it comes to your home and environment, this is Felicia energy coming and going. It's like it's going to be a very busy week on the home front. So this may be you coming and going, but it could just as easily be people coming and going from and to the house. Now, your full moon message, your full moon in the sign of Libra for you, my dear Aquarians, is the Gate 29 and Perseverance. And so what you're being reminded here is that the future, while it is far off and it is distant, it's going to take your persistence and your perseverance to get there. So this is about seeing the path laid in front of you and walking it. That's all you have to do. One foot in front of the other. Persevere. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.